Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. The Honorable of Educator and Timekeeper of ME Award 2020. First of all, let us say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, which has given guidance and blessing to us. Therefore, we can gather here to celebrate ME Award 2020. Second, salawat and greeting are always delivered on our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which has brought us from the darkness to brightness. Ladies and gentlemen, millennials are 17 to 36 years old. Those act as students, early jobbers, and young parents. Those who are always interested with communication technology in their daily life. With the wide open access technology and information, and the lack of public attention, especially millennials, to the understanding of digital literacy. It's common for us to find endless kinds of insults and debates in this virtual world. This digital native generation must not be immersed in the situation in obscurity. So, we need to know together what is meant by digital literacy. We simply know digital literacy as an ability to process and receive information contained in cyberspace. We must not swallow any information that we get for granted. Second, that all smart devices we have must always be under our control. Instead, we should be able to control all those devices. So, how about us Muhammadiyah young generation? The young generation, mostly known as millennials, will become provocators in cyberspace or become only consumer in cyberspace. Ladies and gentlemen, millennials are very familiar with cyberspace. As Muhammadiyah millennials, we should not only become consumers but also be able to create positive and educational content to minimize various negative information such as speech or it's good for us as millennials. With the wide open access technology and information, and the lack of public attention, especially millennials, to the understanding of digital literacy. It's common for us to find endless kinds of insult and debates in this virtual world. This digital native generation must not be immersed in the situation in obscurity. So, we need to know together what is meant by digital literacy. We simply know digital literacy is an ability to process and receive information contained in cyberspace. we must not swallow any information that we get for granted. Second, that all smart devices we have must always be under our control. Instead, we should be able to control all those devices. So, how about us Muhammadiyah young generation? The young generation, mostly known as millennials, will become provocators in cyberspace or become only consumers in cyberspace. Ladies and gentlemen, millennials are very familiar with cyberspace. As Muhammadiyah millennials, we should not only become consumers but also be able to create positive and educational content to minimize various negative information such as speech or hoax in cyberspace. Then, how to do it? It's good for us millennials, as millennials, to be able to use social media as a tool that makes it easier for people to help each other and work together, like distributing donors, posters, and various social media accounts. Or we can also support the development of the nationalism of social media users by uploading video on YouTube of tourist attraction in Indonesia across. The next, we as millennials must be more selective and careful in receiving or sharing information through the internet or social media, because the hoax is like a bomb which if blow up will destroy a generation and its environment. Ladies and gentlemen, from the beginning to the end, we can conclude that the millennials generation should be able to transmit and invite the public to be critical, protect the public from the influence of negative content, and be wise in consuming digital information so that it is not easily provoked with news that is not yet known the truth and source. And lastly, I remind myself and all of us as Muhammadiyah millennials generation, we must be able to be models and role models. Our elders have taught all of us these Muhammadiyah spirits. Muhammadiyah has always been at the forefront in carrying out the spirit of renewal with Islamic values. The spirit of modernism in accordance with the guidance of the Al-Quran and Hadith. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all speech that I can deliver. I am so sorry if I had a mistake. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.